Okay, we're back on profile now to get down to 10,000 feet. We do have speed brakes on, but I'm going to get rid of them.
Easy 67 Alpha, reduce speed 250.
Reduce speed 250, easy 67 Alpha. Let's put the spoilers back on. Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media and welcome to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator. I've just recorded this whole intro already and unfortunately I hadn't properly clicked record on OBS, so that's been a pain in my backside. However, we're going to be flying today as Easy 67 Alpha. I've already got my clipboard ready. You can download this in the link in the description. We're going to be going over to Amsterdam. It's an airport that I've wanted to fly to for a while now, one of the biggest airports in Europe. Transatlantic flights, huge flights going into there, and a lot of them as well. A lot of flights from Europe that go over to the Atlantic and so on. It's like a stop-off basically, and it's KLM's main hub. We're going to be flying though for EasyJet in the Airbus A320neo, which is going to be Golf Uniform Zulu Hotel Alpha. And it's the one with the Neo branding on the side of it. We're going to hopefully have Manchester scenery that works today. Mako Sim scenery I don't think has had an update since the last video I did here, but we're just going to have to pray and hope for the best. It's going to be a bit of a quick video. It's a bit last minute this. I'm recording this literally the day before you're going to see it on YouTube. I want to get into doing more regular flights on the sim again because I've not done one for a while. So yeah, we're going to throw ourselves in at the deep end, hope to remember everything and crack on. And here we are then, on the ground at Manchester. We're from stand 5 today, which I need to definitely make sure that I write down on my clipboard. And we'll jump into the cockpit, shall we? And begin getting things ready to go. We're going to bring up GSX as well, because we're going to hopefully get the passengers on board via that. First off, though, we need to go upstairs, connect the ground power, and we need to start messing with these things. Batteries on, ADIA's aligned, left, right, then middle. We're going to get our nav and logo light on, and we're going to get the APU on as soon as possible. Seatbelt signs on, no smoking to auto, and arm the emergency lights. We're going to test all those, all fine. Right, straight back down to here, and we're going to we're going to go to the MCDU, we're going to go to ATSU. AOC menu, then init press and do the init data request, which should bring it in. Yep, Manchester to, what's it called? Amsterdam. Then we're going to go to init, do the other init request on there, which will also pop the information in there. Right, nice. Okay, cool. We don't want to do that. We want to go down here to the iPad. We'll turn it on first, get rid of the coffees on both sides. Bye-bye, El Coffee. Let us get ready for, we're going to do fueling. Pretty sure I've seen people say that you can sync the fuel on this, but I'm just going to do it via this. We're going to import the passengers. Full flight today as well, 174 passengers on board. We're going to begin boarding with them, but we're then going to, no, this button. We're then going to go to GSX and see if we can get people on board from yonder. A request boarding. Do we need to operate stairs? I think yes, we need to operate stairs. The aircraft seemed to sort of dip down then. Do you see that? There's the Swissport stairs. They're going to come up, and then we can begin boarding. Someone said there was a hotkey for the GSX menu or something. I can't remember what that was. Still, we'll do that. Request boarding, and we'll get everybody on. The voices, I couldn't hear the voices last time actually, because usually it'd say something like boarding requested, but then yeah, you might have just heard it in the video then, actually, but I don't remember hearing it. Let me see if I can change the audio settings in that before we go anywhere. GSX settings. Audio. Yes, it's because it's on a different output. We need to do my thing. Audio mixer. Okay, the passengers are getting on quickly. Let's have a look. Okay, I have no idea where our stairs have gone, but that's Madam. Uniform Zulu Hotel Alpha. I like that livery, but I like flying a normal Neo sometimes, you know, without the actual Neo branding on it. Let's go down here. So we need to sort out our departure. Oh, no, we don't. We need to connect to VATSIM. Apologies. We're going to connect as Easy 67 Alpha. Cell-cal code. We do not need. A20N connect. Hopefully, nobody else in our parking spot. Somebody next to us. British Airways, do not park there, sir. There's a Star Alliance Lufthansa A320. There's another aircraft somewhere. Ryanair 73 and another EasyJet taking off there. We could do with programming our radios in. So what have we got? We've got Manchester ground 121.855. Not far to change this. Let's give them a listen.
Boarding completed.
Panther 905, enable Mike 1 for departure.
Got to remember what to do here in getting clearance. We're hoping for, let me just show you the charts. Yeah, there's a horrendous arrival, which I'm hoping we can get some ATC for, or at least do vectors. We're going to be on the Sonics 1 Romeo departure, I believe. So we'll have to see whether we can do that. Taxiing's going to be nice and straightforward today. We literally just come out of this pier on Juliet Echo and then straight onto Juliet. They've just asked Lufthansa if they can go to Mike 1 instead of going to Juliet 1, which is there. Maybe to get them out there before traffic. It is in the evening right now, but I've got it as sort of daytime hours for us flying here today, so it's just a little bit prettier to look at. We're going to close our door.
Monitor Unicom 1, TC Decimal goodbye, and you can take Mike 1 if you wish.
Oh, there we go. Now
Unicom 1 to 2 decimal identimal. I stay with Juliet 1.
Oh, we're staying with Juliet 1.
Roger.
Right, let's try and get clearance, shall we? Manchester ground, Easy 67 Alpha, stand 5, Airbus A320 Neo, looking to pick up my IFR clearance to Amsterdam, please.
Easy 67 Alpha, Roger. After Sonex, are you able at airway Lima 975, Desig as filed?
Lima 975 and Desig as filed. I can certainly sort that out, no problem. Lima 975.
But to you from Delta, taxi Holland Point Juliet 1 via Juliet Foxtrot and Juliet.
Okay,
67 Alpha, Roger. Just report with the copy of clearance when you're ready.
Is that Lima 975? Yes, yeah. Manchester ground, apologies. Yes, Lima 975, then Desig is actually part of the plan. I just don't think it's come through when it's been filed. Easy 67 Alpha.
67 Alpha, thanks. No worries, I'm ending the flight plan now. Clear to Amsterdam via Sonics 1 Romeo departure, squawk 3513.
Sonics 1 Romeo departure, runway 23 right, squawk 3513, Easy 67 Alpha.
Easy 67 Alpha, back correct.
Beautiful. Right, okay, so we'll pop all this into here. So EGCC, we're going to go for departure, and it is going to be from 23 right. We are going for the SON1 Romeo. That is absolutely fine.
Turkish 1907, ready for taxi.
Turkish is there. Let's get rid of that, and then get rid of that discontinuity. So that's straight from Sonics to Desig.
Turkish 1907, taxi, Golf 4,
we're
Golf 4.
going to be trying to go for the Sugol
Taxi Golf,
approach.
Golf 4.
We'll try ILS 27.
Turkish 1907.
No, Sugol is not on there. Ooh, okay. RNAV 27. Yep. Please give me Sugol. Ah, the arrival. Sorry, we need the arrival before that. It's a LAMSA 2A, so it'll be LAMSO. LAMSA 2A. Sugol. Have some of that. So now what we'll do is we'll go away from that view.
From Delta, monitor Unicom 122.8.
We'll get this into plan, and then we'll just check the plan. Nice, nice, nice. Just looking at the screen here just to see what this does. And then Sugol, then we sort of go at the airport and go left. So we can get rid of SPL, I reckon, and just go straight to AM260. We'll go with that then for today. QNH, as of right now, here at Manchester is 1018. So we need to put that up here. 1018. And I also need to mention that on here as well because I've written that on my clipboard. Nice. We're going to be pushing back from stand 5 onto taxiway Juliet Echo. Writing all this on here, by the way. Juliet Echo from stand 5. Stand 5, Sonics 1 Romeo. That's the thing he asked me to put in. Squawk 3513. QNH 1018. So we'll sort the squawk code out. Oh, sorry, we'll just move the camera over. 3513. As you see here, they're sorting out the bags, putting them actually on the aircraft. Turkish has just received instruction to taxi. I'm not quite sure. Oh. Turkish is, yeah, having a bit of a nightmare over there. Whoops.
Taxi via Bravo, Juliet, and Golf to stand 48.
Bravo. Bravo Juliet.
Don't pretend you can remember.
48.
Okay, right. What else do we need to do? What else do we need to do, everybody? pretty sure we're all right. We just need to wait for all the bags to get on the aircraft and wait for the passengers to complete boarding. Actually, were they boarding on the other side? No, they are not, actually. So, oh well, because I never operated the stairs. Boarding requested, operate stairs. Yep, come on Swissport, sort your stairs out. So we'll have to wait for that, but still, that's all absolutely fine. The passengers are technically on as the aircraft
caution, there is
understands.
an aircraft that will be coming off to your... oh, never mind, it's connected now.
Nice. Right, so in terms of the charts for our departure, we have got
very good evening.
5,000 feet, so we need to plumb that up in here.
7.
Now
Information
plan.
Tango QNH1018, whenever A320, near request clearance to Paris, Charles Gill.
That guy sounds good.
Sorry, station calling, was that Speedbird 53 Charlie Golf, or was that Easy 53 Charlie Golf?
Easy 53 Charlie Golf.
Are you doing shared cockpit? Very highly suggest that you log in with the call sign and then append the word alpha to the end of it so it doesn't confuse me.
That was him. Maybe there's two of them with the same flight number or something, I don't know. Just got to wait now for the baggage to get on and we should be all golden from there. So I'm going to let them sort all that out and we'll be pushing back in a minute. What we should do actually is put our performance info in actually. I've not done that for a while, have I? I mean, I've not done it at all. We're going to be flaps 1 for takeoff. We're going to go flex temp 45 degrees. In terms of the phases, we should be alright. We need to do the init page and then go to the next one there. Do the 0 fuel weight. Pop that in. What was the block fuel? We've already put it on. We're going to say 4.2.
Charlie Golf, request push and start sensitive.
4.2 on the block fuel.
53 Charlie Golf, stand number 7, push and start approved.
Quite interesting flight level that is. Don't think I've ever cruised it. 310. People coming on board. Oh, Eds. He asked for pushback and the front end is sort of lifting off the ground. Then again, they do actually lift the aircraft, don't they, with the tugs. Put our V-speeds in 131.
All stations, master ground code 122.8. Goodbye.
Oh.
Have a nice evening.
Thanks for the ATC. Good night.
Bye-bye.
122.8 already. Okay, so we're not going to get any further clearance from him. Okay, so we're getting the second sort of batch of passengers on board now, and then we'll get pushed back in a few moments' time. One thing I didn't actually check is if this place is flat again. And look, no, it's not. Look at all that over there. Look how bumpy all that is. These are the same, look. See how bumpy that is? Okay, and that bong means that the passengers are all boarded, so we should be all good to go. We're going to get our strobe light on, not strobe, sorry, we're going to get our beacon light on. And as far as I know, there's nothing else to be put on up there other than the pumps. Now that fueling has been done, we should have put them on a little bit earlier. What have I not done? I think we're all good. We'll go up to GSX and we will start our pushback. Now we'll actually hear the people on GSX, so we'll get part of the process. Here's our ramp operative now with the remove before flight tag and the bypass pin. So he's going to pop that into our landing gear and get us ready to go. Hi mate, give us a wave. Okay, so we need nose left, tail right. We're going to get the engine mode selector here switched, which I have down here on my little quadrant, the TCA Captain X-Pack, and we're going to start engine number 2. Okay, and now we're going to go for engine number 1. I was going to give you a nice outside view of that, but he's just told me to set my parking brakes. Yeah, we're just waiting for engine start now. Right engine is all good. Okay, that's come up as available, so we're going to go up here and we're going to turn the APU off. Parking brakes are set. We need to go to GSX and tell them that we've got a good engine start.
Manchester traffic, Speedbird 1818 on final.
I should have really told everybody that I'm going to be taxiing. Well, pushing back actually. But I'll tell them that we're taxiing. Manchester traffic, easy 67 Alpha, taxiing to runway 23 right via Juliet Echo Juliet. We're blinding the poor tug operative here, I'm afraid, because I put my taxi light on early, but he can deal with it. He's all good.
Max 32 to 60, aircraft on final at Manchester, how many miles have you got?
7 miles to final, to runway on 23 right, Speedbird 118, Manchester traffic.
Roger, we'll hold Juliet 1.
See,
Cheers,
nice. Nice cheers, mate. There he is, yep, we see you, mate. Okay, now it's time to do our checklist for takeoff. So auto brakes max, seatbelt signs are on. We're going to call the...
Manchester traffic, Channel 31 Papa Yankee taxiing to runway 23 right via...
Spoilers
Echo
armed,
Delta
which
Papa
is not
Kilo
something I
Juliet
can
for
do
Juliet 1
on my
for
quadrant.
Manchester traffic.
We then have the flaps to takeoff, which is flaps 1. And then we can do the takeoff config test in a minute when we start getting down there. Parking brakes coming off, throttles are coming up. Let's get taxiing on Juliet Echo and Juliet. As I've said many a time, you don't really need to give this aircraft much power at all to get it taxiing. If you leave it on idle throttle, it will start to creep forward anyway. The Neo with the LEAP engines is just fantastic. I love flying this thing. However, I'm excited to tell you that the next video in my series, or sort of playlist, let's say, on Microsoft Flight Simulator, may be in another aircraft. I've been learning another plane behind the scenes, which I've really been enjoying. I love the fly-by-wire A320neo. I feel like I can handle it quite well and just get it up in the air and just crack on with it. But at the same time, I feel it's time for a bit of a change to shake things up, and there will be a variation in the aircraft that I'm flying going forward on my channel. But yeah, the bread and butter of it will be the fly-by-wire A320neo, as I've already explained to you guys before. So this is a left-hand turn onto Juliet. There should be an aircraft in front of us on the taxiway. Yep, it's Ryanair. They're going to hold short on Juliet 1, which is the last holding point before 23 right. We've also got Speedbird on final as well. We've got another Ryanair 737 over to our left-hand side. And this is us on Juliet now, so we don't need to rush, because at the end of the day we've got to wait for Ryanair to get out in front of us anyway. But yeah, we'll do that takeoff config test now while we're on our way down here. Press that button there. It says takeoff config normal, which means we are all good for takeoff once we get up there. We've got our V-speeds 131 for V1 and 132 for rotate, as the Ryanair 737 there at terminal... Oh, okay. And I must say, like, while it's a lot of effort to record these videos, you know, it takes up probably a good 3 hours even just to do a 1 hour flight, just because of the prep and everything that goes into it and the actual flight time and so on. I love doing them. I absolutely love doing these videos. It just takes a lot of time to do. That's why there's not as many of them. Whenever I'm at my PC, I'm usually working anyway, so I've not always got the time to get the flight stick and the quadrant out, get that set up, and then continue on and actually get in the sim and plan a flight and all that. And yeah, it does take time. I've got no scenery at Amsterdam, unfortunately. I know there probably is some somewhere, but I've not had time ahead of tonight to figure all of that out.
Well, Max 32 to 6 planet right to see right behind the landing. British Airways A320.
The soon-to-be departing Ryanair aircraft, could you let me know when you pass 1500, please, so I can vacate, or, well, take off after you with decent spacing?
The Max 32 to 6, yeah, air firm. We'll let you know when we're past the 1500.
Roger that, thanks. Okay, now we sit and wait. They're getting ready to go. No other word for it. They're going to line up after British Airways. Is that in a Caledonian livery? Oh, it is. That's Speedbird, British Airways on his way in. A little bit. Oh, he's quite high there. Oh, and then he's going to slam it down. Heck, we'll move forward a little bit more. Easy 67 Alpha, holding short, runway 23 right at Juliet 1.
Manchester traffic, Skyways 2143, 10 mile final, runway 23 right.
Skyways, just so you're aware, Easy 67 Alpha will wait for you. We'll just play it safe.
Roger, thank you. Skyways 2143.
Okay, so this is why Unicom is so important.
Well, Max 32 to 6 have you vacated the number 11 showers? Well, Max 32 to 6 take off runway 23 right, Manchester traffic.
Manchester traffic, Channel 31 Papa Yankee on Juliet, holding Juliet 1.
So we've got aircraft behind us as well. We do. There's another aircraft following us. What airline are you? Is that Turkish? Oh, it's a Jet2 Holidays A321neo. That's cool.
Manchester traffic, easy, 39 exit, 12 miles, ILS 23 right, due to localizer.
Nice. You can see the two dots out there. There's two aircraft actually on approach. So, us and Jet2 are just going to have to wait. That's Chanex, their call sign.
Max 3226, passing through 1500.
At Manchester traffic, I see another set of landing lights behind Skyways. Is there anybody else on final that I may have missed? Easy 67 Alpha.
Easy 39 X-ray, I am 9.6 mile out on final.
Roger that, no problem at all. We'll probably play it safe and wait for you as well then, because there's another one in front of you. I think Skyways is about 5 miles out. That's Easy 67 Alpha. We're holding short of Juliet 1 for 23 right. He has a very loud microphone that sounds like it's about 16 feet away. But this is the waiting game. I like this. This is the bit I like, because everybody's coordinating and working together with traffic, and everyone's just having a chat, and it's...
Manchester traffic, Skyways 2143, 3 mile final, runway 23 right.
It's great cooperation. It's really good. This is like co-op gaming, co-op multiplayer gaming at its very finest. Amazing communication that is so professional when it needs to be, but if you just need to ask somebody what speed are you doing, you can do, you know, it's lovely, really lovely. And hopefully Jet 2 behind us doesn't get annoyed at us waiting for these two to come in, because we probably could have gone by now. I might say something to him. Apologies to the Chanex behind me, by the way, from Easy 67 Alpha. I probably could have gone in this time, but I just wanted to play it safe. My apologies. Oh.
Alright, I've got plenty of fuel on board.
It's alright for some. Yeah, because we've used 200 kilos of fuel in just our time on the ground here, nearly. Whoops. I also didn't start the chrono for when I pushed back. I always forget the chrono, man. Always forget the chrono. We should have a arrival in a moment from Skyways. Not quite sure what airline Skyways is as a call sign. Or is that like a, is it a virtual airline? Ah, yeah, it's Fly UK Aero or whatever it's called. My friend Pete flies for them. We've seen Pete on a few videos. Easy on approach. Could you just confirm how far out you are, please?
Easy 39 X-ray, 5 mile final.
Roger that. We will stay here at Juliet 1. Thank you very much for confirming.
That's not a problem, Easy 39 X-ray.
And Manchester traffic, in case anyone can't read the room, Easy 67 Alpha will line up after the arriving EasyJet on runway 23 right. So that's a runway turn-off light going on. Yay, progress! And then we'll get cracking, shall we, everybody? We'll have our takeoff lights ready to go on.
Traffic, Skyways 2143, runway vacated.
Beautiful. I love this. Oh, who's this now? You should work for Ryanair. I like that, but this is part of the fun, man.
Easy 39 X-ray, 2.5 mile final.
2.5 miles.
Runway 23 right.
2.5 miles. Sounds like he's recording from the airport terminal. Oh, he's messaged me again. Hello.
Manchester traffic, Skyways 2143, taxi.
I only said because you're very eager to depart. Ryanair would love you. There's EasyJet on its way in then, so let's get cracking. Let's get those landing lights on. Those like to take off. Manchester traffic, Easy 67 Alpha, lining up runway 23 right.
Manchester traffic, Chanex 31 Papa Yankee, holding short, 23 right via Juliet 1.
Maybe I should work for Ryanair.
And Chanex 31 Papa Yankee, the 67 Alpha, if you could advise when you're passing 1,500 of spacing.
Absolutely will do, no problem at all, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Parking brake on for just a sec. We'll wait for them to vacate the runway. You can just about see a few pixels down there where they are. They've just slowed down now and they'll be vacating any second. So let's get ready to go, shall we, everybody? So we'll let them know.
Easy 39 X-ray, vacate the runway 23 right, Manchester traffic.
Manchester traffic, Easy 67 Alpha, take it off runway 23 right, Manchester traffic. It's just over 50%. Let's start that chrono. All is spooled up well. Let's crack on. Up to flex. All is fine and dandy on the screen down at the bottom. Holding on to the throttles now, just to make sure.
Manchester traffic, Chanex 31 Papa Yankee, lining up and waiting runway 23 right from Manchester traffic.
Rotate, as Captain Canada says. I'm not trying to steal your thunder, mate. He's got a lot more viewers than me. Gear up. Positive rate. Other way around, Chaz, you want to say it? And now we fly to the flight director. So we're chasing that little green cross. Auto throttle has come on, so it'll tell us to put the lever in climb in a little bit. Easy 67 Alpha, Manchester traffic is passing 1,500. Easy 67 Alpha. Have a great day, everyone.
Have a nice flight, mate.
You too, cheers.
Manchester
Fantastic.
traffic, Channel 31 Papa Yankee, taking off runway 23 right from Manchester traffic.
Levers in climb, we're following the flight director, just notching it on the stick. Nice tidy departure that. A little bit above the curve for just a moment. We're going to switch this to TA and RA, and we're going to go back to the screen just to follow this departure. We're going around to the right in a sec, so that vertical line will be going hut. We can probably bring flaps up now, I reckon. We're still gaining speed, so yeah. Flaps up. And making our turn around to the right. Yeah, not a massive amount of prep has gone into tonight, but I tell you what, I'm very pleased with how straightforward this departure has been, and just doing it from memory again. We'll get there and I'll have forgotten something, or I'll have an accident or something, I don't know. I like to fly the departure up to the star and then pop autopilot on usually. The aircraft is ready to hold the speed and altitude. We should be levelling out at 5,000 now. QNH should start flashing at us soon. It's a little bit of a wonky line here by the look of it. We'll change that to 10 miles just so we can see. It's just because of how it joins there, that's all. So we'll probably go in a bit of a straight line that way. QNH is coming at us, so we'll put that in standard. Yeah, we lost a little bit of height there, but that's okay. Okay, now we're straightened out. I'm going to pop the autopilot on. Okay, that was us departed out of Manchester, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. It's certainly a lovely, lovely departure at Manchester when you're coming out on Sonex, just turning to the right-hand side. All of this stuff looks good up here. We don't need the runway turn-off lights anymore. We keep our landing lights on until we get to 10,000 feet. The restriction is 5,000 up to Sonex, and then we're going to go up to our cruising altitude of 31,000 feet. So all the way down there, then we should be at 31,000. The approach I mentioned before is a bit horrible. What we've done on the flight plan is take out SPL, of course, so we're going to go directly from Sugol to AM260, turn on to runway 27 at Amsterdam. I don't know if there's anybody online there. We'll just have a quick check now. Yes, there is. So we've got Tower at Amsterdam and a lot of arrivals. He's been on for an hour, so might not be on by the time we get there. We might get some more ATC for the rest of the flight, but I'm not quite sure yet. Anyway, time to enjoy some beauty shots, everybody, and then I'll come back to you when we go heading up to our cruising altitude. Quite a bit of interspersed cloud here at the moment. We're just reaching Desig, and then after that I believe our next waypoint is going to be Sonex. Yes, so we should be sorry, no, not Sonex. Oh, we've already passed it, have we? Jesus. Right, okay. Ground spoilers don't need to be armed anymore. Let me just check the charts. Oh, we've literally just passed it. Right then, let's plumb in 31,000 feet and let's get up there, shall we? There it goes. Do your thing, plane. Let's climb. I love the climb phase as the aircraft just goes absolutely skyrocketing up. 3,500 feet up at the moment, and it's a very, very lovely day. Just going to put in some of the information for Amsterdam while we're up here. 1018, sorry, 1018 is the QNH. We're going to pop that in there, and I think the temperature said it was 12, wasn't it? 11, 24, sorry, 240 at 21, so it's 11. And then 240 at 21 for the winds. So, yeah, quite a decent wind. Let's have a look on the charts, and we'll get the minimums for the arrival. Wow. Okay. What? Jesus. So runway 27. Yeah. My God, I don't know what I'm looking at. 264. We'll go 264. It's fine. We're just going through 20,000 feet right now, and we'll continue on our way up to our cruising altitude and then head down to Amsterdam. Okay, I have unfortunately missed our top of descent by quite a bit. I was focusing on other things and I was really chilling out with this cruise. I was really happy with myself, and we've overshot the top of descent by a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring a bit of air brakes in. So we're going to go down 2 notches. We're going to bring the speed brakes down to half. We're going to try and catch up with profile because we're currently 5,500 feet over it. We're really plummeting down at 5,000 feet now. I'm going to put the seatbelt signs on. And yeah, I've put it all the way down to 2,000 because one of the restrictions is below 10,000 and above 7, but then you want to intercept the ILS basically, or want to sort of approach the runway at 2,000 feet. We've had a contact me, I believe, 125750. 125750.
Approach 121-205, transfer 29 coast service, thank you.
Yeah, so just to confirm, Speedbird 957 again, you sent me a contact me, but we still remain on Unique, right?
Speedbird 549 or 57, if I did, that must have been a mistake. Indeed, Unicom wanted to decimal 8, bye-bye.
Roger, Unicom wanted to decimal 8, Speedbird 957.
Amsterdam Control, this is EZ67 Alpha, contact me received, I'm on your frequency.
EZ67 Alpha, hello, continue, correction, cleared Lanzo to Alpha arrival, runway 27, descend, flight level 100.
Flight level 100 for runway 27 via LAMS 2 Alpha arrival. Thanks very much, EZ67 Alpha. Flight level 100.
EZ67 Alpha, proceed direct Sugol, thereafter Sierra Papa Lima.
Sugol, then Sierra Papa Lima. Thanks very much, EZ67 Alpha. Write it down. Sugol, Sierra Papa Lima, flight level 100. Air, direct Sugol.
Ryanair 7 Alpha,
And what we need to do is put
Victor
Sierra Papa Lima in. So they do want us to do
Bergamo.
that here.
Let's see, runway 21. The LNO 6 kilo departure. Climb initially flight level 60.
So that should be in there now. So if I go to plan, I did think about that actually. Yes, so we go to SPL. So we're going towards the runway and then around. Sound. Now we have ATC back online. Now I'm excited. So Sugol, SPL, flight level 100. We're on 125750. 2,000 feet is not so necessary at this point. So this guy that's controlling the area, Amsterdam radar, he's controlling a bunch of other airports as well. Amsterdam's got its own tower, Marco's on. But yeah, there's us, EZ67 Alpha, Charles Draycott. Yes, full name Charles.
Steering 75 Delta, continue
okay, we're back on profile now to get down to 10,000 feet. We do have speed brakes on. I'm going to get rid of them.
EZ67 Alpha, reduce speed 250.
Reduce speed 250, EZ67 Alpha. Let's put the spoilers back on. Busy now, busy.
EZ67 Alpha, after Sugol, proceed direct Sierra Papa Lima.
Direct Sierra Papa Lima after Sugol, EZ67 Alpha.
Getting 26 Mike, cleared Marco to Alpha, arrival, runway 27, descend flight level 150. Ryanair 42 Papa Delta, contact Bremen, 128.760, bye-bye.
28760, Ryanair 42 Papa Delta.
Griffin 75 Delta, turn right heading 110, descend flight level 70. EZ67 Alpha, descend flight level 70, contact approach 121.205, bye-bye.
121.205, flight level 80 was that, sorry?
Negative, flight level 70.
Flight level 70, EZ67 Alpha, thank you. 121.205.
370.
Line 1 Zulu Tango, hello, set squawk 2751.
Descend flight level 40, EZ1067.
Amsterdam approach, this is EZ67 Alpha with you at flight level 100, descending flight level 70.
Speed 67 Alpha, good evening. Vector for the ILS runway 27, information is Delta, speed 220 or less.
Speed 220 or less, information Delta for the ILS, thanks very much. EZ67 Alpha.
And EZ67 Alpha, descent level 50.
Descend level level 50, EZ67 Alpha. Okay, speed 220, flight level 50.
Losses you've got on McSigan.
Let's have a look at what stands we're going to be going on to, by the way. Got the charts back in here.
1018.
on runway 27. Pretty sure EasyJet go
399, turn
over here.
right, heading 240, cleared ILS
Let's check it on
27.
maps.
And Easy 67 Alpha, turn left heading 085.
Left heading 085, Easy 67 Alpha. And we're getting vectors, this is exciting. This is Google Maps, by the way. We're landing at runway 27 here, EasyJet park here. So nice, straightforward taxi for us there. That means it'll be probably getting off at November 4, Bravo, and Alpha 19 Charlie or Alpha 19 Echo. We'll pick a stand actually as well because we need to try and figure that out. Not sure if we're going to get GSX when we get there though, because of the fact that I've not got scenery for the airport, so the GSX profile won't be loaded, but it's Hotel 1 to Hotel 7. Let's go for Hotel 2 initially. So you can see, look, we're going to go sort of parallel to the runway is that way. It would have had us at SPL, so it sort of flies you towards the airport, and then, yeah, we get vectors in from ATC from here. So, yeah, I'm excited about this. This should be good.
Hello, Amsterdam approach, your wings 143, flight level 70.
Heck, I thought he was behind me.
Information is
God.
Delta.
We'll be flying straight for a bit, and then when we get to about here, this sort of level with that bit,
Amsterdam
we'll
radar,
get
Griffin
told to
75
turn right.
Delta, should we continue on this heading of 0 to 0?
Sorry, can you repeat for Easy 106 Echo?
106 Echo, right 180, descent to 2000 feet, QNH 1018.
075 Beta, slow down.
KLM 1923, contact Amsterdam 1575, goodbye.
One thing I do...
And Easy 67 Alpha, speed 180, descent to level 40.
Flight level 40, speed 180, Easy 67 Alpha.
Nomadic 7 Golf, contact tower 19.230, goodbye.
One thing I do enjoy, he says sarcastically, is the variation in microphone quality here on VATSIM. We have traffic in front of us, as you can see by this little diamond here. They are 2,200 feet below us. We've got traffic coming at us as well, 1,000 feet below. Not quite sure I can see any lights or anything flashing out there. What about over there? Yes, there's traffic there. You can just see them glinting away. So we're going to fly in this direction for a bit. We're going to get turned probably
Easy 106 Echo,
soon.
turn right 240, cleared ILS 27.
This aircraft in front actually will carry on past us, I believe, in that sort of direction, towards that point. So we're going to probably go a bit further out before we turn right. We're going to bring flaps down, by the way. We need flaps 1, probably flaps 2 actually will do, yeah. We'll go flaps 2 at this point. We're going to put our landing system on when we do the turn in a little bit, and then we'll go from there.
Easy 67 Alpha, descent to 3000 feet, QNH 1018.
QNH 1018, 3,000 feet, Easy 67 Alpha. Don't know why I said that so seriously, sorry. We're still flaps 2.
And Eurowings 143 on press, heading clear to ILS 27.
Okay. QNH 1018, 3,000.
Easy 67 Alpha, turn right 240, clear to ILS 27, leave 3000 on the glide.
240, turn right, Easy 67 Alpha, cleared on the ILS runway 27. Oh, that's speed, Chaz. That was such... Oh, that was shoddy scrolling. Amsterdam approach, just to confirm, that was capture the glide at 3,000 for Easy 67 Alpha?
Perfect.
Thank you very much. So we've been vectored in around here, and then we're going to head towards that. So 240 puts us that way, and then we turn on to the right. If that makes sense. Sorry, I was listening to them while talking. We're going to go 240 in that direction, and then we're going to capture this slope. So we're going to get towards the ILS at 3,000 feet. We have got some nasty crosswind.
Easy 67 Alpha, free speed.
Easy 67 Alpha is at 180 knots.
Free speed.
Say again, sorry, Easy 67 Alpha?
Easy 67 Alpha, free speed.
I'm sorry, I don't understand the request. Apologies, 67 Alpha.
Kilo X862, good
My
evening.
bad.
Vectors for the ILS 27 information is Echo.
Oh.
Kilo 709, goedenavond. Klaarstaande van 130.
Free speed, I've never heard that one.
Climbing 130,
My bad.
direct Bergie 67.
Flaps 3, we're going to go 160. Okay. Turning right to...
KLM 26 micron frequency.
Well, 64, not even 270. Got a nasty crosswind actually. We need to be really heading in that sort of direction.
Eurowings 143, number 2, 3 miles behind a medium Airbus, contact tower 11925.
119-225.
Gonna bring gear down now.
Eurowings 143, bye bye.
Eurowings 143, my apologies, that's the old frequency 119230.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm eyeballing a lot of this now. I think because I was ready for R now.
67 Alpha, number 2, 6 miles behind a medium Airbus, contact tower 119.230, bye-bye.
119.230, thanks very much for your help, Easy 67 Alpha. 119.230.
Level 130,
We are way off course. Amsterdam Tower, this is Easy 67 Alpha with you, runway 27.
First Eurowings 143, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 27, Eurowings 143.
Easy 67 Alpha, continue approach on number 2, wind 240 degrees, 19 knots.
Continue approach, Easy 67 Alpha, thank you.
Easy 160 Echo.
Yeah, it's not queued up for the
right
ILS for some reason.
Bravo to Hotel 3.
I think it's because we were originally on RNAV.
Right on Bravo to Hotel 3, Easy 106 Echo.
I think I'm going to have to autopilot this. Yeah, I'm going to autopilot this. Hands are on the throttle. Bringing her over to the left. We're way off. Not good.
2 stations at once. First Lufthansa 948, taxi holding point Sierra 7, runway 24. Correction, Sierra 6, runway 24.
Not sure if that has something to do with the fact that it was ready for RNAV instead of ILS earlier, but yeah, it just won't capture any sort of ILS. I'm not sure why. Not sure if I was a bit too late trying to capture it or what, I'm not sure.
And Emirates 195, taxi holding point Sierra 7, runway 24.
Should be all good from here. We're flaps full, spoilers are armed. We're going to go auto brakes on low because it's quite busy, so there's probably stuff behind us, so we can let it roll a little bit once we get in, but this is a very manual landing right now. I'm just making sure that this little green line down here is always pointing down and we're at least dropping height, you know what I mean? Just so we're gradually descending.
Easy 67 Alpha, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 27, Easy 67 Alpha, thank you. Looks quite tidy at the moment though, actually. The lineup has been alright considering I did a lot of it very manually.
Left on Alpha.
Runway is directly in sight. We're dropping 500 feet a minute at the moment. We're stayed at 160 knots.
1,000.
I'm wondering whether we drop that. No, I'm gonna land it at 160 knots. That's absolutely fine. We want that on TA only. It's telling me now. Oh, come on, Chaz. You don't need to really about with that, do you? Okay, we're a bit low, so we're gonna just sort our angle there.
KLM 26 Mike, goedenavond, continue approach you on number 2.
Concentrating so hard now on everything, just looking around at every little detail and every little blob on the screen. 760 feet barometrics at the moment. Sorry, that's radio, isn't it, below us? I think that green dot is telling me where the glide slope is. Yeah, I'm a bit low, so maybe I'm going to follow that green dot. You see that? Might be just a few pixels on my screen when I zoom in, but that's fine.
400.
Yeah, we're following that now.
100 above.
I think we've lined up alright here. It's not so bad considering how manually I've done this actually.
Continue. 1905, hold short Sierra 7. Lufthansa 948, Sierra 5, runway 24, clear for takeoff, wind 240 degrees, 19 knots, bye-bye.
Let's put this.
40.
Yeah, 948, clear for takeoff, goedenavond.
20. Retard.
Quality 5 Whiskey, Sierra 8, runway 24, behind the departing Lufthansa A320, line up and wait behind.
That was butter smooth. Butter smooth. A little bit over to the left, but that's not so bad.
Quality 5 Whiskey, Sierra 8, runway 24, behind the departing Lufthansa A320, line up and wait behind.
And we're going to let it roll out here. Okay, we have vacated at
Tower, good evening.
Ooh, November 3.
Located at ramp Echo 17.
Where's the holding point? Just in front of us.
First KLM 26 Mike, runway 27 clear to land.
Nice.
Let's
get the APU on.
5 whiskey.
Wings 143, could we get a gate of choice, please?
Easy 67 Alpha, right onto Bravo to Hotel 1.
Right onto Bravo to Hotel 1, easy 67 Alpha. Nice, okay, so I
45
said
whiskey, runway
Hotel
24 clear
2
to
earlier. So he's giving me
clear
Hotel
for
1, that's
takeoff,
fine.
wind 240 degrees, 1 knots.
Just less than an hour from takeoff, that is not bad at all, is it? Right onto Bravo.
45 whiskey, runway 24
Yep.
cleared for takeoff,
All the way
wind
down there,
240
and then,
degrees,
yeah.
1
Okay,
knots, bye bye.
Yeah, I know that was not a fantastic arrival, really, on my part. I think it's because I planned for RNAV and eventually got cleared ILS. I couldn't guarantee that he was going to be online when I got here, to be fair. So some of the approaches on the ILS looked absolutely horrible. Let's clean up, shall we? Let's put the flaps away, ground spoilers away. I don't think there's anything else to mess with, is there? The APU is on, so we've got all that sorted. Yeah, we just need to hurry up on this taxi, actually, because this is very, very slow. I love having constant ATC when you're doing this. Just makes you realise how many more people are around you and active doing all of
549,
this.
continue approach your number 1, wind 240 degrees, 19
So,
knots.
it's the next left. I looked over here for some reason before, it's our next
Emirates
left.
195, runway 24 cleared for takeoff, wind 240 degrees, 19 knots,
We're going to go for the central line. No, actually, we're going to go for the left line because it's all the way around. Amsterdam is very busy. I really admire the guys that control Amsterdam. Places like this and Heathrow and Atlanta.
KLM Bravo, your flight level is incorrect. Should be an even flight level. Could you accept? Sorry, that's my mistake. You are clear to Stuttgart. Randy 2 Sierra, departure runway 24. And if you climb flight level 60, squawk 3177.
So Hotel 1 should be...
Right.
Right.
Climb 60 and 3177 is in the box, KLM 71 Bravo.
KLM 71 Bravo, read the correct report for you, ready?
This is Hotel 1, everybody.
KLM 26
Like I
Mike,
said,
welcome to Amsterdam,
unfortunately,
taxi left onto
no
Bravo to Delta
fancy
44.
GSX or anything of that kind. I didn't want to risk it having it look awful because of not having the airport scenery.
When he's fed up, man, left onto Alpha to Delta 44.
I'm going to gradually slow it down.
Left on to Alpha and then to
we'll
Delta
pop it there.
44.
Okay, right then, let's shut some engines down, shall we? We've got the APU on, so engine number 2, I'll show you on the console as I flick them down here. Engine number 2 off, engine number 1 off. I will see if we can get some sort of GSX
All stations, I'm closing for the night. No more ATC at Schiphol. Too bad. Monitor Unicorn 122.8. See you next time. Bye bye.
Thanks for the ATC. Good night. Oh, we have got some stairs and bits actually coming up, which is good. I need to operate the stairs actually. You have to do this up here for some reason. Actually, no. I say that for some reason. I've had an option clicked where I have to operate the stairs manually, so then they come up to me. So it's KLM branded stuff that's going to be getting all the bags and things off. But yeah, that was a nice little tidy flight to Amsterdam, that. I'm actually quite happy that I somehow made the approach work in the end and manually lined the thing up because the ILS wasn't capturing and I made a bit of a hash of that. But yeah, ATC for most of the way and great communications with the guys at Manchester. I really enjoyed that with them. But this was maybe a bit of a shorter episode. I know for a few of them I've said they're going to be shorter and then they're still nearly an hour long. But yeah, I've loved recording this once again. It's great fun. As I've said, in potential videos from now on, I might be in different aircraft. I'm hoping to be after learning one of them. So it should be a lot of fun. But thank you once again, everybody, for watching these and getting involved and commenting and so on. I know I'm not the best pilot in the world, I'm not the best professional, but I hope to give it an honest view of how it is from inside the cockpit here on VATSIM. And, you know, I'm always learning, I'm very passionate about this, and it's great fun. But that's all from me. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode.